Hello and welcome or welcome back. I'm Bo.
And I'm Win.
And this is our net worth update that we do every month. Oh goodness, here's the pen. So this is just to make sure that we are relatively on track. It's kind of an overview, much like the 50-30-20, but this is an update of how all our finances are looking overall, just the balances. So these numbers are accurate as of September 29th, 2024. And I know this is not when the video is going up, but that is because we're on limited time. So we don't ever post the video the day we record it. And last month's net worth was $95,249.21, which is decent. Our net worth had actually gone down from the month prior, which I was not terribly happy about, but keeping things in perspective, we also had some big expenses like the semi-annual car insurance payment come out. So, it was okay. We're okay with it. Okay, so if you don't know, net worth is what you own minus what you owe. So it is overall picture of your finances. And it's what a lot of people judge like millionaires and billionaires by. It's their net worth. It's not their income. It's their net worth. So
we're like millionaires.
Absolutely not. We are 10,000aires, I suppose. Okay. So let's start with his checking. So Wynn's checking has $26.45 Wynn's savings has $11,740.81. My checking has $25.0580, and my savings has $27,719 and a penny. And then my CD, which is a certificate of deposit, I'm planning to use this for education. I probably should put this on the net worth thing every time.
That's 21,000.
I was trying to explain what it is.
Oh, sorry.
So, a CD is a certificate of deposit. It's just a way to kind of freeze your money in savings for a set period of time. This one is 18 months, so we'll have the money available in July of next year. And until then, until December, the amount will stay the same, and then interest will be accrued until the end. So currently it is at
21,847.
Yep.
And no dollar and no cents.
Correct. I set it so that the interest gets added at the end of the year and then at the end of the whole thing. So it's not no interest is gonna be technically added until the end of December. Even though I can see if I go in the app, I can see how much interest has accrued so far. But it's not actually added to the amount until the end of the year and then the end of the time. So all that being said, let's move on to Clown Repellent. Clown Repellent is the G-Bucks. So these are the dollars from the Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago. We live in Chicago, so I decided I would do that and save it in this handy dandy Chicago tin that I have labeled Clown Repellent. This is, this money goes towards Wynn's boys being chill, essentially. I did use some of it this month, so this will be less than last month. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34.
And that money was used specifically for an elementary dictionary.
I Sorry, I already forgot what number. Do you
34.
remember? Okay.
Sorry. I'm just very excited about it. We're going to have a dictionary in the car where most people have just another set of screens. And when the boys are constantly asking, well, what's this mean? What's that mean? Look it up. You got a fantastic new dictionary.
Yes, and they're very excited about it because it answers a lot of their questions, and it has little factoids and stuff in it. It's cool.
But that's neither here nor there.
Correct. Mainly it's so the boys are chill in the car instead of constantly asking what things mean, because that's usually like their opening to ask us what everything in the world means. Sometimes the words aren't in English, so it makes things extra complicated, but the dictionary has a lot of good words. Anyway, next we have Earnings Hemingway. This is saving for Halloween. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, you know what? I should specifically say Earnings Hemingway is the piggy. It is change. I am representing this change with fake $2 bills because I don't want to count the change every month, but I do want to know how much is in there every month. So here we are. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84. So $84 in earnings in change. And once we are approaching Halloween, actually it might be just like next week or something, we might want to take the piggy bank to the actual bank and start buying like decorations and things. It's 84, right? Yes. 82? How did I already forget? See, this is why I don't like talking right after I count. What was it?
I believe it was 82.
Okay, 82. $82. If I was wrong, let me know in the comments. All right, so we're going to do some movie magic and pause while I add this up because ain't nobody got time for that. All right, we're back with $66,573.70. So 66,573 and 70. Okay, so now that we've done the bank accounts and the cash, we're going to go down to actually this whole thing shows now because I'm not zoomed in. Okay, so we're going to the non-cash things. So my employer retirement is how much?
$10,261.76.
And my IRA?
$38,748.61.
And my brokerage account?
$4,504.37. Is that right?
And yeah, I get thrown off if you like pause at weird places. I don't know.
Okay. And Kara's worth $33,326.
Okay. Fantastic. So, if you don't know, employer retirement, this is what I have is called a 403B. It's because I work for a nonprofit. I work for a hospital. And then IRA, this is individual retirement account, retirement arrangement. Basically, it's just the kind of tax rules that it has. It's why it's called an IRA. That's not like what the investments are in, if that makes sense. So it's the type of tax advantage that I have for that account. These are I actually have two. I have one that is a Roth IRA and one that is a traditional IRA, but added together, it's this amount. And then for the brokerage, That is a taxable investment account that I have not added to in quite a while. That was supposed to be saving for a house, and I have not been contributing to that because that's not where we are in our journey right now. And then car value, that is the Kelley Blue Book value of my car with its current mileage. So Kelley Blue Book is, if you don't know, it's just a website you can go to where you can see what different cars are available on that website, and you can see what the value of your car is. So just, quick little rundown if you are not familiar with this kind of thing. I know some people aren't from the US, so they might not be familiar with the ways that we do things. So I'm going to add all this up. Just give me a moment. Okay, so we're back, and this non-cash here is $86,840.58. So we write that right here. And I don't think I mentioned it before, but this sheet is from the Budget Mom's Budget by Paycheck printable workbook, the one that she came out with a couple years ago. I am absolutely not going to buy the new one because there's nothing wrong with this one. If I need something different, I'll just find a free resource somewhere because I am not big on spending money on budgeting supplies if I don't have to. But to get the total assets, we are going to add the non-cash amount to the cash amount. So we're going to add $66,573.70 to get total assets of $153,414.28. Okay, and now we move over to the debt. So the liabilities, what we owe. So personal loan stays nice and steady at sorry, go ahead.
$1,384.80.
Okay, we do have the money saved to pay this. However, we're not going to pay it till it's due. So that balance is going to stay there until November when it's due. And then Chase Credit is paid.
Yeah.
Navy Federal Credit Union credit card is paid. And then we get to Win student loans. So the first one is Trunchbull. He named these after villains. So Trunchbull is
$803.59.
Fantastic. And this will absolutely be paid off by the end of October. So I'm super stoked about that. And then Pain.
Pain is $12,495.45.
And Panic.
$22,070.69.
And Scar.
$5,433.80.
And Frollo.
$5,806.14.
Okay. And then B&D Collections is paid.
Yeah.
And S&M Collections is
$1,600.
And Legal Debt is paid.
Yeah, it is. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I'm very much looking forward to this whole side becoming paid. And we're going to keep it all on here until it's all paid. So, total liabilities. I'm going to pause and add this up. So, one moment, please. Okay, so found a little boo-boo. Had to switch Frollo and Scar because I forgot to label them when I wrote down what all the debts were, like I was supposed to. So it doesn't change the total. The total for the liabilities is $49,594.47. Oh, sorry, that shouldn't have been in the screen. Never mind that.
Villainy, chaos.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm losing focus when talking happens at the same time I'm writing. I'm just struggling today. So debt is finally under 50,000. Huzzah! Very happy about that. I'm a little tired. I'm a little fuzzy. Don't mind me. Okay, so total net worth is going to be what we own minus what we owe. So we have 153,414.28 minus $49,594.47.
Oh,
We made it over 100,000.
Yeah, buddy.
103,819.81, which is in fact bigger than last month. So that is fantastic. Okay, so we're going to subtract what last month's was. So minus 95 to 49.21. So our net worth went up. Wow, that's a big difference.
Yeah, it is.
Our net worth went up $8,570.60. And we're going to divide that by the last month's amount. So 95 to 49.21. So our net worth went up 9%.
Heck yeah.
That's fantastic. I'm so happy about that.
High five.
Super high five. Yeah. Like this is phenomenal. This is phenomenal. As a matter of fact, I kind of want to look at last month's just to see what all made a big difference. So one moment while I get last month's. Okay, so I grabbed last month's net worth and I'm going to compare these two. I want to see what all we did that was different, basically. Like what all happened. Okay, so.
Real quick, a quote from John Steinbeck. The trouble with Americans is that they all believe themselves to be temporarily inconvenienced millionaires. Bo cracked a joke earlier about us being thousandaires. And I wanted to say something about temporarily inconvenienced millionaires, but that's not how that works. You work hard, you plan carefully. Occasionally, maybe you get lucky, but you don't plan on getting lucky if you want to get ahead. That's all.
Okay, so let us see what all changed. So if we look at our cash went up by about $2,000. Clown repellent did go down, of course. Earnings Hemingway went up, of course. And then what was different? I have a little more in my savings. I have 1,000 more in my checking. Wynn has more in his savings and about the same in his checking. So that's not drastic difference. And then when we go down to non-cash assets,
those went up.
Yep, about 800 more in employer retirement, around the same up in IRAs. Brokerage went up about 100. Car value actually went up. That's interesting.
Huh.
Because whenever I look at my Kelley Blue Book value, I always update my mileage with my current mileage. So that's interesting. Go Toyota, y'all. So non-cash value of my assets went up by 4,000. So we went up about 6,000 in our assets, and then the rest was a difference in debt. So if we line this up here, but put down over 2,000 in Trunchbull, and then the rest went up.
Because of course it did.
Because of course they did, because the minimum payments don't keep up with the interest rate.
And S&M went down by its standard $50.
Yep, because it always goes down $50 because he pays it once a month. So looks like debt went down about 2,000, Debt went down about 2,000, and cash went up about yeah. Okay, so that makes sense. That makes sense. It's not actually like a drastic difference, but this is what happens when you don't just have cash. Because if we were just going off of what cash was, then there's no way that we would have an additional $8,500 in 1 month. There's no way. We don't make that much. But when you combine it with paying down debt and investments going up, then that makes a much bigger difference, which tells me that as we go further along and we start investing again, like, our money is gonna go up like a lot faster.
Mm-hmm.
A lot faster. But I'm stoked with this. I'm so happy about this. This is so much better than last month. And y'all, we do not like prep these numbers ahead of time. Like, I write down the balances of like our bank accounts and everything, but I don't add everything up until we actually get here. So this,
that's why we need movie magic.
yes. So this feels fantastic. I'm so beyond happy about this, because as you can see, last month went down 1%. This month up 9%. Like, this is where it's at, y'all. It's not always going to be going up, but when it does go up, it's pretty good. We behaved ourselves. We behaved ourselves this month. High five. Okay. So, all that being said, let us know if you do your net worth every month or even every year, and how that things go. Oh,
Nonsense.
car alarm. Let us know how that's been going for you. But all that being said, I love you. I appreciate you.
Budget beats broke every time.
And never forget that you deserve financial stability. And I hope you have a great day on purpose. Bye.